So something you've probably noticed today are those wind gusts, and we've had wind gusts coming out of the northwest at about 20 to 25 miles an hour. But those heaviest snow showers are going to be sticking between I-96 and I-94. So if you are traveling down there tonight, make sure you give yourself a little extra time, because then if you've stepped outside, you probably feel like, man, it's actually a lot colder than that. And it is. It feels like 10 degrees in Saginaw. This model wants to put the snow more closer to around I-96, but I do think we'll see a few snow showers up here in Mount Pleasant too. But if you're not a fan of the colder weather, I do have some good news for you. We are in the red for the next 6 to 10 days, which means, yes, we're seeing warmer than average temperature. And then we have those snow showers remaining on the west side of the state, but those won't be affecting us. And even those snow showers will diminish by the end of the day. And then we have 50s on Friday. The temperatures will increase over the week, but then that will be quickly followed by a potential storm system that we have coming on Saturday before we improve to a balmy, feels like 20 degrees by Wednesday afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm your forecaster, Cole Engle. It's been a quiet start to the winter season so far. However, this past week we've had several rounds of snow, and yet we have another one that's on the way. Several winter storm warnings in place for the entirety of central Michigan and most of the lower peninsula for up to 8 to 14 inches of snow tomorrow. Lots of snow on top of what snow we've already had. As far as right now, not a lot going around. Just a few snow showers moving out of the area. This is related to the same snow that we had this morning. That's going to continue to move to the east. However, what we're focusing on is forming out here in Nebraska. We have some snow showers over here in the Omaha area, and though this doesn't seem very overwhelming right now, once this amplifies around the Illinois to Indiana region, we're going to see a deepening of the low, which is going to make the storm a lot stronger and increase those winds. Also, those precipitation rates will bring a lot of snow to our area. And I'm going to time it out for you. Looking tomorrow at 10 a.m., you can see the Mount Pleasant area starting to tap into some of that light snow. Already heavy snow on the southwest side of the state, and this is going to continue to move more into our area. Widespread heavy snow by Friday evening, and this is going to keep on going through into Saturday morning. Still a good clip of snow for just the entirety of the lower peninsula. And as we go later on to the week and into Sunday, still a good clip of lake effect snow happening here on the west side of the state, even reaching into places like Mount Pleasant here and into the Lansing area. Just goes to show how strong this system is really going to be. And an idea of how much snow we're going to see, this is one of the models we have here. 12.5 inches of snow is what it's giving us for here in Mount Pleasant. Even heavier snow totals on the southwest side of the state, and that's going to include the lake-enhanced snow that we see more on the later part of the weekend. But overall, lots of snow, pretty big event that we're looking at for tomorrow. Another big part of the story is the wind gusts, and we're going to see those wind gusts considerably ramping up, especially looking into later on the day on Friday. Wind gusts approaching 43 miles an hour here, and it's just going to kind of stick around higher after that too. It's going to be very windy, so we're going to see blowing snow too. And of course, when we have wind gusts like that, it also affects our temperatures. And wind chills are going to be in the teens for tomorrow, which isn't too bad. However, as we go later on to the day on Saturday morning here, -2 for Cadillac. Still in the teens here in Mount Pleasant, but once we get that cold air really start moving into the state, the entirety of the state is either around the single digits or below, so very cold air. And you're probably wondering, when is this going to end? Well, I don't have very good news for you, because we are still in the blue, which means colder than average temperatures for the next 8 to 14 days. And then looking at the extended forecast here, we got the winter storm happening here on Friday and Saturday, and then some lasting lake effect snow showers on Sunday. And then look at the temperatures for the rest of the week. Highs in the low teens, lows in the single digits, and then maybe a few peaks of sun. Other than that, pretty cold, and finally a good start to winter here for the 2024 season.